Hi, I'm Christina Seston, and you're watching a special edition of The Truth About Diabetes. If you or someone you know has diabetes, this is important television to watch. If your children are overweight or diabetic, this show may contain critical information. My guest today is Dr. Kim, and he's a PhD from MIT. Dr. Kim, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Kim is here to talk about this deadly disease of diabetes. So, Dr. Kim, 17 million cases of diabetes in the U.S. alone.
That's what I heard.
2,500 new cases diagnosed every day. So there are people that call this an epidemic.
That's correct.
So what is it about this incredibly high incidence of diabetes in the last decade?
It is not only in the States. It's all over the world. These days we observe explosive growth of diabetes incidence all over the world. So for the last 10 years, even children, a lot of children get diabetes. So this is a global epidemic.
Right. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about this upsurge later in the show. But in the meantime, I've heard statistics reporting that 45% increase in childhood diabetes. Is this correct?
That's what I heard. And in China, half of new diabetic patients are children. And then in Japan, 21% of all children are diabetic. So we are talking about something very serious here.
Yes. It's very, very high. So, Dr. Kim, for those of us that don't have diabetes, can you explain to us what diabetes is?
Diabetes is basically a person's ability to metabolize carbohydrate is impaired.
Right.
So basically blood sugar does not get burnt inside the muscle. It stays in the blood. Of course, you observe high blood sugar in the blood. So that's what we say diabetes is.
Right. And we've all heard these terms, type 1 and type 2. Can you explain the difference for us?
Yeah. Basically, type 1 is for...
我姓李，名叫李偉偉，今年60歲。我住了加拿大 Richmond， 我已經有13年那個糖尿病，所以呢，就經常覺得精神呢唔夠，而且呢，那個皮膚呢就比較痕，而且呢，食藥呢都唔係好好，胃口都唔好。但是我食咗呢個 Elleotin 3個禮拜以後，就發覺自己精神呢好咗好多，而且呢，皮膚痕癢呢都減輕咗，胃口呢都好好，而且呢呢個自己 test 呢個血糖嘅成分呢，從12呢降到8，所以呢個情況呢就都應該講都幾好，就咁樣。
Well, I had some form of food poisoning that refluxed and attacked the trachea, and because of that, I was drinking soft drink by the gallon, ice lollies, ice cream, anything, but I couldn't bear solid food. Consequently, lost a lot of weight, and finally this became so bad I went to my local doctor, and she said, well, we'll do a routine blood count anyway. Results came back. I had a glucose level of 23, which shocked me rigid. Well, when I started taking this Elleotin, I suddenly found my eyesight was improving. It has improved so much, and I can honestly say this, I have now been able to put aside my glasses. I just don't need them. My eyesight is better than it was 40 years ago. All of the symptoms have gone. Blood sugar level is down, and I've been on Elleotin for about 6 weeks, and this, I am sure, is what's brought those changes about.
Thank you, Derek. That's a good result. Well done.
I'm very, very humbly proud to be able to say that I'm sure that the Elleotin has done the job.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you.
I heard about Elleotin from somebody in Connecticut when I was there in 1999.
Okay.
And they told me about yourself.
Okay.
And I was very interested in this product, which could reverse, apparently, diabetes. I didn't believe it, of course, but I thought I'd come across on the way back to Australia. And
I see.
As you remember, I came to see you from Los Angeles.
Yeah, it just sounds like yesterday, but it's already 4 years ago.
So 4 years, been busy 4
Yeah.
years, and in that 4 years we've used the Elleotin in Australia. And
Did you yourself use it?
I've used it myself and
Okay.
my wife because we find that it helps us generally in our health, and even though we keep ourselves very fit, it's improved that even an edge too, which is quite remarkable.
Oh, I see.
Elleotin has a remarkable ability to level out the blood glucose levels without any severe drops.
Okay.
And that is very nice.
Okay.
And it also has a remarkable ability to do it so quickly too. I can comparatively quickly, yet with a slow drop, maintaining a slow drop. And also has the ability to reverse diabetes entirely, which is really unheard of, you know, and quite remarkable.
Yeah, I'm John Coman, father of young Ben Coman, and I'm here to talk with Michael today about the Elleotin.
Yeah. So, how long? What happened to Ben? It was 6 weeks, I think, after he had a car accident when he was 3.
That's right. That he developed type 1 diabetes.
Yeah. And how many shots did he have to control him at that time?
When he went into hospital, he was having, about 3 to 4 shots a day trying to control it.
Yes.
Of insulin.
Plus or including the AccuRapid shots for quick control.
Yes.
And how did you hear about Elleotin in the first place, John?
A friend of ours, Greg Buchanan, who was Ben's football coach at the time, introduced us to the Elleotin product with a Q10 product. And once we tried the Elleotin, we sort of got dramatic results.
Yeah. But Ben didn't have to have so many nasty pricks during the day.
Yeah. For the first day, it had a dramatic effect on the fast-acting insulin that we used to have to introduce him to. And then over that week, the slow-acting insulin that we used to have to inject him to became less required as well. And it got to the stage where for a good couple of months we didn't have to inject him with insulin at all, just from being on the Elleotin.
That's so good.
Yeah. He has the fast-acting and the slow-acting insulin combined in the one needle in the mornings, and then also combined again before dinner. So he's only having 2 shots a day.
Okay. And you haven't been on Elleotin for about a year.
Yeah, that'd be right.
So we're going to start again this week.
Yep.
已經用過動物同人體嘅試驗，已經證明到喺美國、加拿大、中國、韓國發售。Elleotin 經過人類嘅研究，有10個唔同嘅病患者，佢哋都有已經10年嘅以上嘅糖尿，血糖已經達到380度。經過6個月嘅時間，用Elleotin可以好清楚顯示幫到佢哋，可以降到安全嘅水平。從實驗證明，Elleotin使用嘅已經係冇令到佢冇產生副作用。Elleotin可以絕對幫到佢哋。